working with my team in New Zealand, there was only one other person from Love in my team. That was Claire. And then my international team, it was Max, Kyle, and Camilla. At the very beginning, I emailed all of them, and I didn't get an email back from any of them, so I emailed them twice more, and I got an email back from one of them. We eventually managed to have a hangout. I spoke to Max for about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. We tried to organize some stuff. Camilla was also there, but she was just logging in and out, and I don't think she knew what was going on. And then there was also Kyle, who, according to Max, was just absent, so I don't know what happened to him ever. The thing that confused me about working with my international team is that I could never figure out what platform was the place where everyone was talking on, and eventually when I did, it all kind of happened before I got there and I didn't know what to do. People had already made plans and I had only just found out where we're meeting, and so I kind of just fell out of the groove. But I tried to keep in touch with my team and I made my own content. I quite like what I made actually, and I put it in the right place, and it was in the right place before anyone else in my team had put it up, so at least I did that right. But if I were to be honest about my assessment of how I collaborated internationally, I'd say I did it poorly. I think it's partly to do with the fact that at Unitech I was much more focused on other projects at the time, and also partly to do with the fact that the efforts and enthusiasm and consideration from everyone was just fluctuating. People were trying really hard and then they weren't, and then I would try and then I couldn't, and then it just all ended up being a bit too over the place for it to be productive. We got a video out in the end, and it's alright. I don't think it's great or anything, but it's just pictures. They'll probably use it however they can. And I must thank Claire a lot, because when it came down to doing the alternative cut, I was pretty absent. She did a lot of the work, but then again I was in the middle of Redux, so there's that. But yeah, in terms of collaborating with my national team, I would have to say that it was pretty much just Claire consulting with me and then me telling her that she could do whatever she wanted, because she was honestly a better authority in how to cut something than I ever was anyway. So yeah, but the dumb thing that got me down is that I was actually quite excited about the international collaboration thing, because I think that that's something that is quite important. I can imagine that it's a mode of communication that is going to grow quite exponentially very soon, and I can imagine in the future that it will be a very, very common, very normal way of achieving work. And I feel like this was an excellent first opportunity to start understanding all of that before I become an old man and don't understand anything. But yeah, like I said, I think my focuses were just in other places, so I didn't actually have the time or commitment to really get good at it, which sucks, but hey, at least I know how to do it now, so I could start making my own movies. I've got friends. Yeah.